It's Chris from 221 USA, and I'm just here talking about what's the latest going on with me. It's a little bit of a rambling about K-pop, but I think you're interested in what I have to say, and I'm interested in what you respond. I see all the comments and everything. So, a lot of stuff going on in my life. As I said, my father passed away in January. This is March. So, this year is a messed up year, kind of. But I was off to a good start because I have the K-pop reactions channel, and I've actually been putting more energy into that. And in part of the idea is you put the people in there and give them what they want, and then try to have them transfer over into this account. And I always I try to put all the reactions on a different channel, not this one. This one's more K-pop topics. Uh, Again, I could go on forever, so I'm just gonna tell you what's going on. So my daughter and I love K-pop. My son loves K-pop, but he did not. I went to Skrillex with him, and he did not want to go to the VIX concert. So that was my first concert that I bring my kids that he didn't go to. And I have to tell you, that VIX concert was so good last November in New York. I am still thinking about it. When we play Era and my daughter's in the front, I mean, I don't know. I feel like our heart melts. It's just, I don't know. In music, I'm a consumer. I can't play the instruments. I can't write the music. I can't write the lyrics. It was made for me and my daughter. Do I know what the song's about? No. Do I like the video? Yes. And the video is just so up and down, but they absolutely nailed it. And my daughter knows it. And I mean, we just listen to it, enjoy it. And it's an echo of that concert. So, but my son, I think he's sliding a little bit back into the K-pop. Because you get that Ailey song where it goes clap, clap, clap. Uh, all the ladies, clap, clap, clap. And like a month ago, I'm clapping, and my daughter's like, she said all the ladies. And I'm like, oh, sorry. But then my son's in the back, and I hear him clapping. Like, when you listen to that song, you gotta clap. So, he's like that. He likes that. And my daughter, we support K-pop. We buy it on iTunes, especially with the holidays. We got a lot of the iTunes cards, and she did like a mostly woman group and mostly guy guy CD. So you got one CD of each, and it's nice because my daughter is 16, and she's more into the guy groups, which is good, and she gets me into the guy groups. And even when she's not around, I'm listening to them, and it's so uplifting. And all right, so but then there's been the rap, a lot of the rap stuff, and so my son who likes the rap is getting into that, and he'll be like, "I like that song," so he's getting pulled back in. But on the girls one, lip service, we listen to that all the time. The meow 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 meow. And it's just that's how it goes. It's so funny, that song. Uh, so and my daughter, I mean, what happens is she gets in front of the iMac. My son gets in front of the Xbox One, and we just go and go. And I spend time with him, spend time with her, and she's got so many projects she's doing, and it's entertaining. But we haven't got many out lately. But she's editing it. I'll come in and I'll give a little bit of advice, but she pretty much knows what she's doing. But I said to her, because I manage a Korean international friends group that has 25,000 people in it, and it's kind of hard to manage, but I'm loving it. And there's a lot of people from Africa, so I'm talking to a lot of people from Africa in there. And I say to her the other day, I go, EXOL. I'm like, what's that group? And she told me it's the fan group. Because I'm like, wait a minute, I know you got the other ones, and she said that L's in between the K and the M. But she says that this is what they do, which is kind of a funny if you see someone do that. So I learned what EXOL is. She's all excited about Big Bang's comeback coming pretty quick, and I think EXO any second here's got something coming back. And but the one thing that my daughter has helped me out in very much is she's showing me all of these groups I've never heard of. Guys groups, girl groups, and I can't keep up. And so and I'm trying to remember CLC or something. There's these 5 girls, 4 of them are Korean, one's Thai. That was really good. And it's just I think K-pop. It's weird because you got American music, and that's what I hear on the radio. So if I'm in taking a shower, I get the American music on. I got no K-pop in there. In the car, I got the CD or I got American K-pop. But when I'm looking at K-pop, I thought I understood like there's only so many big bands going on, groups, and then she just keeps showing me group after group, guy groups, girl groups, all that stuff, and it's so deep. I could just spend the rest of my life in K-pop looking at all these groups. She was showing me a video, Shannon, who used to be in Five Dolls. That was good. She showed me this TV show, and then the TV show is something something sing, and what it is they did it with IU and Taeyeon, I think it is, Girls' Generation. They find 4 other people who sound exactly like them, and on the IU one, Shannon from Five Dolls was the other one, and so what happens is there's 5 doors, and you listen to the 5 different people sing, and one of them is IU, and you're like, they all sound like IU, and everyone in the crowd, they're like freaking out. They're just like, it's all IU, and then all of a sudden the first door opens and it's Shannon, and then another person, and I'm sitting there. I mean, this is a quick clip too. I'm like, what is going on? No way these people sound just like her. And then IU comes out and sings another one. And the thing is, in K-pop, you got a lot of skinny girls and stuff. And one of the girls came out was a little heavier set, and she sounded just like IU, and I thought that was great because if you watch video after video after video, you just keep seeing the image skinnier girl on most of them, and to see someone heavier come out and have such a great voice, it was awesome. And it must be very weird even for like IU to be listening to these other people who sound exactly like her, because when I listen to the music, I'm like, these people are one of a kind, but then I'm like, wait a minute, these other people sound just like that. And remember that Journey found, I think it was a Philippine guy, and when they got rid of the lead singer, he went in, and now he's the Journey's lead singer. So who knows, these people maybe they become Girls' Generation or IU and stuff like that. So I could go on forever. Oh, BTS is coming July 18th to New York City. I think it's the Blockbuster Stadium or place. And I don't have the tickets yet. There's a lot going on with my life that I cannot commit to that. And the tickets go on sale next month. Oh, there's so much going on in my life. And this is the first spring I haven't gone, spring/summer, and going looking for K-pop around the world. So I'm like, wow, I'm just staying here. I'm looking for the K-pop. Another thing is, on this channel, I try to be as, what's the word, legit as I can, as in a lot of times when you see me talking to people, so a lot of times they're signing waivers and stuff that gives me the permission to put them in the shows and stuff. And so my point is that I've been watching a lot of JRE and Mr. Popo more like last month and stuff. And the thing is, when I see Mr. Popo strangers react to K-pop, I'm like, I was doing that years ago. And then it sounds like he knows these people and it's the same people, so they're not really strangers anymore. But sometimes I watch these other people and their sites seem very risky, and mine feels a little safe. And that's because I'm trying to give you a quality product. And when YouTube like does a thing to my site, it gets me so mad. Like I've had to delete probably at least 20 videos since I've started this, and some of them were so good, but they put strikes on weird things. So my point is, I think the Mr. Popo channel, something's going on with it, and like 2 months ago, he had 150,000 subscribers, which means it's 100 times bigger than this site. But I do probably, I have tons of hits on this one. So he's starting a whole new channel, and it's so sad listening, trying to bring over the old stuff to the new stuff. So all I'm trying to say is I'm trying to do a quality product, and I'm trying not to break any of the rules of YouTube, and I'm trying to be diverse. I look at the people who watch my videos, and it's mostly older guys in Korea. I mean, but there's people all over the world. But I'm trying to be diverse enough that when you watch my videos, you don't actually know what the next video is going to be. And yes, sometimes I'm slow with videos coming out, sometimes faster. But I want you to be enjoyed, and I want you to have a quality product. So those are my thoughts. But again, I could go on forever. There's just so much I want to do. But again, with the weather getting warmer, there's going to be a lot more interviews out on the street and talking to people. And I'm hoping you guys watch. So those are my thoughts. What are yours? See ya.